I am ready to do the bridge. Well, the handrails on the bridge. And what I've decided to do is chain link. So basically between the two. No, it doesn't really matter where on the bridge I go. Here and here, they'll sit and the chain will go between them. I will be drilling a little hole in the planks to put these in and gluing them in. I have gotten 2 and a partial done, and I will show you how I do this. Put this over to the side, and we will start out with the links. So I got a pile over here, and that pile is different than this one. This link, as soon as I find it, is off just the teeniest bit. I don't know if you can see that. Not much, just a little bit off. So what I'm going to do is correct that. Doesn't take much. A little hard to do through the camera. I'm not used to doing it through the camera. Just the tiniest of twists. Maybe just a push here. That should do it. There we go. Closed. No break. Into the good pile. Now what I'll do, and I'll take from the bad pile because the good ones I want to keep. Let's find out where that... This one doesn't matter because I'm going to open it. Not much, just enough. And I will take 2 from the good pile, one at a time. In. And in. And then close it back up. Now it's open just a little wide, so I need to close it down. Crimp it. And make sure that seal is sealed. So I got 3. Now I do have a chain here of 9. And I've got one of the posts, so I'll show you how I hook it up. Again, take one of the links that I haven't cleaned or lined up. Not so much for that one taking off. There we go. Open. In this case, oh, hold on. I'll put the link in. And we'll put the post on. And like I said, you want to open these up as little as possible. Remember I showed you that piece that I already had going? Put it on as well. Nice close. And now we have 3 posts done. Holding on to one. 1, 2, 3. So again, I'll make another 9 link, another post, and the post. I need to make that. So I'll show you how I do that too. Get my little links out of the way before I drop them on the floor. It'll be a little long on the one end, but I can always cut off. It's hard to add on if I did make it long enough. So twist around once. Come around twice. Where's my cutters? Cut off about there. Set that down. Finished closing this down so it doesn't stick out. And the post is done. But is it the right size? Let's line the two up. Obviously not. It's too long. Again, the cutters. And if we're off just a hair, that's not going to make a big deal. This is too much, but if I'm off just a teeny bit, I can live with that. So, finger in the way so it doesn't go flying. And post is done. Only need 6 on each side, so I've got 3. Need 3 more for this side and 6 for the other, and then I can put it in. So let me get set up and I'll show you how I'm going to drill the holes. I have done a couple of to check out, make sure the holes are right. It is a little bit larger than what it needs to be, but I'll put some tape on the back, put them in, glue them. Not actually has to hold a person, unless I've got little fairies in my house and they're small enough it should hold for them. So I've got 2 more to do on this side. I'll go ahead and show you those. Turn my drill on. I have popsicle sticks underneath here because I want to protect my table. And you know that this will go through, and you always want a safety underneath it. So, in place, very gentle. See how as it went through, it hit the board. And the last one. And it's through. I think I was going through a lot of, glue on that one. And on the other side. And one more to show you, and then I'm done. And through. As you see, I've got the links all done. This side's already glued in place. Now it's time to do this one. In order to keep them in place and steady, I need to tighten down the edges. This side I used that really thin jewelry wire, but it's a pain in the neck. So on this side, I'm going to use a twist tie. Get them at the grocery store. They come in your trash bags. But at least this way I can see it. It took me forever to get that other one tied down because I was trying to look at it and so push this through about halfway. Okay. Now you notice the tape underneath it. That's to keep the glue from running through and out. So I'll put that in the hole. And I'm going to go around the end here. Bring that down. Tighten it. And give it a twist. So that now keeps that one in place. Let's put the others in their hole. And as you see, they'll all stand up nice and straight. Get that out of the way. So it's time to glue. You'll see this medicine jar lid here. I love those. You've always got extras. After you finish your medicine, and like you know, if you've watched me, I hate throwing anything away, but they're good little storage units for crafting. And this one I'm using for my gluing. Okay, come on, glue. Work your way down. And that should be enough. Clean the tip off. And my handy dandy little toothpicks. So we'll start at this side. I got too much of this. Let me cut some off. Scissors. It was just getting in my way. And in this section, I sped it up. You see me just putting a little bit of glue on each one. And at this point, I needed a little bit more glue, so I made some more up. Finished. Now we just wait for the glue to dry. So you've seen how I finished up the bridge by putting the handrails on it. Now one thing when it is finished, I'll go to the other side. You see they're a little bent here. I will just simply, very gently, just to not break that seal, bend them to straighten it out. And I think I did that off camera. What I did was hold and bent it to straighten it out. Break was me having a sneezing fit. That one looks like it could use a little straightening. So again, hold. And I can bend this to straighten it up. And the other ones look good. If when the other side dries, they're also a little out of whack and a little bent, like that, I can straighten them out. Now is the glue gonna hold? It'll hold for looks. Wouldn't hold somebody walking across it, but this is just for the diorama, so this will work fine. Still have the diorama to do. In fact, I can give you a quick overview of my first rough draft on putting it together. Okay, quick overview, Fairyland. Now come in closer. Now, like I said, it got bigger, so I went out and got 3 different mold sets. This is actually a, what do they call it? Candy tray is where the 2 rounds come from. But the walkway, all these little dots here, you know, the mold I was using so I could do all of my little charms, that's what was left over in the molds. Do not waste. And I kind of had in mind that's what I do with them. In the background here, I've got moss that I bought. So I'll be laying it down together with some bushes and ferns and stuff. You've seen those in the other dioramas. So I'll have that kind of sprinkled out. This one here again, are the little houses together, the walkway, and the 2 crystals. Now this section here that's split, this is all going to be the pond. And I've got little charms of fishes and mermaids and turtles and whatnots, starfish. That'll all go in here. This again is some leftover that was in the little pouring molds you saw me use. I left some sitting in there specifically kind of for this. So these are, quote, rocks that'll sit in the ponds. That'll be a place for tortoises. This is the reason for the bridge. It goes from one to the other, across what will be the water here, onto the path that goes on. I do have another couple of mushrooms that I'm doing right now. I may put them in there, I may not. It all depends. Like I said, this is my first layout. So that kind of gives you an idea of where it's going. And of course, once it's done, all the little fairy charms will be spread out all the way through all of this. And I'm still going to, which I haven't yet, but I will do something in there, little furniture or something. So, there you go. Hope you've enjoyed this. Give me that thumbs up. And if you really enjoy my crafts, please give me a subscription. Please subscribe. Work done. Doesn't cost you anything. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when my next video goes up. So wherever you're at, have a good day, good night, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. And if you enjoyed my video, please press the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and the notification bell so you know when my next video is out. Thank you.